Good morning. It is actually morning to this Untitled Goose game 100% tournament match in the third round. This is Alecat on the left side and Rowanvdv77 on the right side. The Australian legend versus Dutch legend. This is both their first match and they have been aching to play. And I am so happy for them because this is going to be a good match. Both of them are really high seeded, or yeah, they're high seeded. And I mean, Rowan is seeded number one, Alecat is seeded number five, but it doesn't mean that she is not gonna be a menace towards Rowan. I'm gonna do the countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, honk. And I'll start the timer right now. Actually, I'll start whenever I see something happening. That is it. Rowan started a little bit early, but that has to do with desync or syncs and whatnot. Imagine that they started at the same time. So Rowan has a slight lead. Rowan is going for the half clip, I see, and that worked first time. Unfortunately, the full clip didn't work for Alecat. So Rowan is here having a small lead. For those who don't know Untitled Goose Game, you are an asshole and you're making a lot of people's life pretty bad. So Rowan is first of all doing some good stuff. Waiting for what Alecat does. I think she was anticipating wherever Roger came from. Roger is the garden man that you're trying to make really, really bad morning. So far so good. Everything's going alright for Rowan. Unfortunately, a sandwich fell off of Ellie's thing, but that's not the end of the world. Nuh-uh. She's actually recovering it to drag it herself. And I see that Rowan had some small problems. Actually, I can turn the music up a little bit. This is like really soft. Oh, bad luck for Rowan. Roger was going left, but he dodged his vision by a little bit. Oh, it's time, it's time. So Rowan is grabbing a pumpkin now that there's time. And we can see butt cabbage on the right. Oh man, a morning with butt cabbage. How much better of a morning can this be? And at the same pace almost, we can see Alecat on the left side, who's also doing butt cabbage. I mean, they're doing things a little bit asynchronous, but it doesn't mean that one... Again, this match can go a lot of places. Rowan is finishing everything, he's gonna get the jam pot now. I think Alecat is going for the jam pot now as well, because she has not even touched it. Oh, and she knocked over the thermos, which is not inherently bad per se. She does have to look at what she's gonna do with that. So what they were both trying to do is trying to make it so that Roger was actually looking at all the stuff, so that whenever they get back inside, they can get the hat while the gardener is planting the rose. So Rowan is good on time. I think it's not going to be as rose-colored. Actually, it's not a rose, it's a tulip. I should say this correctly. I'll just say flower in the meantime. Just stream your food. It doesn't matter. It all's good for Alecat. Rowan is finishing up the picnic. And that is a picnic. So that means that Rowan triggered the end thing. Wait, Roger actually saw that? Roger never saw that. Oh no, that is problematic for Alecat. So Roger never saw that the cabbage was stolen, so he's gonna go all the way over there. So I think Alecat is just taking the rake and trying to force Roger to go. No, what? I really hope that she's gonna wait with finishing the picnic. She is waiting. She could have accelerated this a little bit. But she has to wait now for the... Yeah, that's it. It's the second best she probably could have done in this situation, but stress can be very high. In the meantime, on the right hand side of the screen, we have Rowan. He made the gardener buy back the spades, made the skills go ding, and dropping little Timmy, or actually this is normal Timmy, in the water, making him wet. Don't think too hard about this. And he had to reset, because that's how it works. There is a speedrun mechanic in the game, where you have to do all the tasks in the game within 7 minutes. And, I mean, because he wasted like 5 minutes already doing the gardens and stuff, he is resetting because he can't do everything in 2 minutes. Or maybe he can, I don't know. No, he can't, like, top time is like 3 minutes. Oh, that is bad luck for Rowan. Hope he's fast enough. Yeah, there should be no problem. Normally you never want the shopkeeper to do stuff. But he did get the glasses pretty far. Saw Rowan wait a little bit for the untying his shoes. Well, that is a problematic thing where if you get too close, they will actually kick you away. In the meantime, Alecat is having some problems here. Alecat decided that she wanted to walk around the shopkeeper. But she is in a really bad spot right now. And I really hope that she can make the time, or can make the cycle. I'm holding my heart for her. Oh, that shopkeeper got it, and other shopkeepers outside. I don't see this as a positive outcome. So the only thing that she can do is... Actually, no! She champed it! Almost. She almost champed it. I'm actually wondering what she's gonna do. Oh, I mean, she did lose a lot of time, but this is probably the best she could have done. That was amazing. In the meantime, Rowan just finished up High Street. Remember, kids, only take one set of toilet paper. Even the goose isn't as bad as some people. And Rowan is going for a 2 reset, so it seems. I mean, he is pretty on time. There weren't any big problems on his side. So while Alecat is currently waiting for the buyback to happen, she's stealing everything from the shop to fill her shopping cart. And Rowan is, well, having some problems getting in. Oh no, it was Teapot Cycle! Oh, that is like the worst. There's like... This game is pretty full of RNG. He can be sipping his tea, he can reading his newspaper, which is what you want. Or he can be standing at the newspaper for no good reason at all. And Alecat, the shopkeeper didn't open her garage yet. So she's spending some time there. So if anything, because of all the misfortune that happened to her, it's probably safer for her not to do a 2 reset. What 2 reset means is, you saw that 1 reset already at the start of the High Street, the shop area. In the beginning, we did a reset after everything to reset the 7-minute counter. But it is possible with like half a minute of leeway to finish both High Street and Back Gardens, the area that Rowan is in right now. Oh, she might be going for it? I'm unsure. I'm honestly unsure. Depending, if she's gonna do the other route... Oh, this doesn't seem like it. She's gonna go for a reset. Yeah, she's gonna go for free reset. That is a really good strat on her. In the meantime, Rowan is a sexy ass goose. Holding the soap, dropping the soap, and dropping the ribbon. You can't be sexy for too long because Rowan does get attracted to the ribbon. That sounds really, really questionable. Sounds really, really questionable. Oh, you can probably see it, but there's a mouse cursor on Rowan's screen. Not only is he one of the best Untitled Goose Game runners there is, he's also the only one, or close to the only one, playing it with mouse and keyboard. And that is just magical. At least he's not walking with the mouse. So everything's going good on Rowan's side. I unfortunately can't hear the bell, but I have no doubts that he will make 2 resets. So quickly getting the rows into position. That was really good on him. That was a really clean back gardens. At least I didn't see anything that could be wrong other than teapot cycle. That doesn't kill the run. So now he has to wait. In the meantime, Alecat is going great on her side as well. She got pushed around by Tina, so she's walking slower here. But if that's the only thing, she got the ribbon on her neck, and also taking the soap right now. Rowan is opening that fence. Interesting. And this is Rowan's second reset. Hey, Yowie. And she's taking out the bra and the socks. What is Rowan's route? He's going under. That was really close to being seen. Or at least, I think so. Whoa, he's taking the box all the way over there. That is brave. As well as closing the door there. It's interesting. Letting Finny fall on his face. And, oh, so many honks. Rowan is stealing the beer, the beer keg, the pint glass, without anyone chasing him. I think that is part of his strategy because he actually put the box there. He did a little bit careful not to break the glass on either the floor or the side of the bridge, which is possible. And just breaks all of your spirits. Like, just like glass breaks easily, so does your spirit. In the meantime, Alecat is doing great work on her side. I don't think the cycles align too much. Wasn't looking there too much. In the meantime, Rowan is gathering ingredients to set the table, a la whatever that Disney movie is called with all the dogs. Yo, Rowan clipped the pepper inside the good area. That is good. And stealing the toy boat. In the meantime, Alecat actually did a different route. I didn't even notice. She's going for a newer route where she's taking the ribbon around her neck. Like, and doing one of the hidden tasks for later. So while this route is super... Oh, she's not pruning the thing because she saw the thing. Okay. The thing, okay. Wait, is that bad? That is bad. Okay, so looking on Alecat's thing, she is going to the fence right now. And there is a hidden barrier there. Until, or, yeah, until whenever Tina actually gets rid of the barrier on her side. That moment, Alecat can go there, so that's why she waited a little bit with walking. So and it happened there. The pro of this is that she doesn't have to return later just to perform. But this is a really risky strat because you're wearing the ribbon all the time. And if Roger sees you with the ribbon, he is fixated with that ribbon. And it loses you a lot of time. So she did great. No, yeah, it's the movie that I was thinking about with the two dogs having spaghetti and kissing. Like if you see the table in a little bit, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's like a spool table with a cloth on it. On the left side of Rowan's screen. In the meantime, Alecat is starting with the pub area, whereas Rowan is ending. And making a speedrunner out of Finny, if you know Tomato Anus. He's not breaking the pint glass, that is interesting. In the meantime, Alecat is currently running with the pint glass. And having the wrong NPC follow her. I am so sorry. Lady and the Tramp is what I was thinking about. So Rowan is currently levitating to the bell. You almost lost little Timmy over there. Shout out to little Timmy. So Alecat actually wanted Pup Lady over there to follow her all the way to the pint glass, because now that she doesn't, she has to dance with the devil over here. I know. And that does cost a little bit of time. Oh, that is unfortunate. Look at that. Godspeed. At least she got everything. Meantime, Rowan is finishing up the first half of the game. That was a sub 17 bell return. That is really good. And just scrolling through the credits, no big deal. Oh, that is not good. So Pup Lady is downstairs because she saw the chandelier. Gotta say it correctly. But she saw all of the things here, so she is a massive pain in the ass right there. Alecat is currently stressing, I think. She's also... okay. Oh, so Pup Lady is currently fixated with all of her stuff. And I wanted to say that Old Man is going to be really slow. Take the hat. Don't forget the hat. Okay, that's good. Oh, this is really bad. So Pup Lady is supposed to get the sign to open up the tomatoes. But currently, she is fixated with all of her stuff. Okay, good. Alecat fixed that well. And Rowan is getting all of the flowers for the big flower hidden quest, which is the biggest hidden quest there is. Getting a flower from every area. The tulip, the lily, the rose, the daisy, and the... as we call it, the crystal anthem. But it's the chrysanthemum. No, crystal anthem sounds better, way better. Rowan is just going through areas, making Timmy's life relatively worse, because we need those glasses later on. And looking at his position... Oh, Rowan might have a little bit of a problem there. But you might actually see the hidden safe, the best safe in the game. So we got Tomato Anus on Alecat's screen right now. Oh, that is, I guess, fortunate, but also unfortunate. So, even though it costs a little bit of time, it's the best thing in this game ever. So every NPC has these barriers where they can't pass, but she can walk around that barrier. So if you go into the garden and then wait there for a bit, then the gardener or the shop lady is like, oh, I'm gonna go around, because there's literally a barrier near the door. I'm gonna go around, and then you can just walk after her because you can't look backwards. Oh, I think Alecat had some, yeah, Alecat had some problems getting out of pub. It is really tight walking over the dumpster there. And she's opening the door already. That's good on her. I think that's a little bit faster. And in the meantime, Rowan is back in High Street. And being Maradona. Maragusa. Gusadonna. Famous... Arjen Robben. Dennis Bergkamp. Whatever football players there are. I say football, I'm European, okay? Apparently Maradona is the best football player there is. And Messi second. Goosenel Messi. Alecat is also ending up her part of the first part of the game. The main game. Hope you like the bell. And Rowan is setting up to getting the ribbon to go back to the second area. Second area? To get back to the fourth area, the pub. With the ribbon. Were the glasses already thrown? The glasses were not thrown, no. I guess that Roger actually got a little bit sidetracked. Actually gonna go into the other VC channel. Just 3 people can join here, let's go. So, some big things that they both need to do, or that Rowan needs to do, is... I guess he caught something, but dress up the bust, and the flowers, of course. So the flower needs to be recut, and he needs the ribbon again. Which is a giant pain in the ass, honestly. Or well, it takes a little bit of time. And as... so, while a little bit slower, maybe? Actually, this might not be slower, but I don't know. I don't like what Roger is doing. Oh yeah, NPCs can't walk over. Can't walk over stuff. I'm not gonna speak Dutch now. Here, have your points back. I thought I disabled that. And yo, thanks, Frozen. Where was I? Alecat is doing alright. Getting all of the stuff set. So she only needs to get the box and not go into the pub area like Rowan is now. Oh, even better. Already pushing it back. So that is the final box of the game. As we call it. Not the final boss, the final box. Because this is the most intense gameplay you'll ever see on Alecat's screen. The other stream, that is so not nice to say. I meant well, of course. Rowan had some problems with Mr. Finney. And an okay save from him. the meantime, Alecat is going to every area just to get some more flowers. Yeah, it's not me playing today, I'm just commentating. Commentating some good stuff. Fortunately, Finny doesn't care at all about Old Man's Hat. There, nice. Ooh, some more box gameplay on Rowan's stream. He's gonna swoop swoop, just like a pin payment. Pass a thing to trigger all the 5 flowers, and now he's taking the box, which he needs to be thrown over the fence with, as well as the remaining 2 things for the bust outside of the area to dress it up. And obviously, because there's stuff in the box is a little bit heavier. So don't blink or you'll miss it. Some riveting gameplay. Alecat did a little bit better in the high street. Stealing the lily. And I am not a master in planksology. Like how the planks lay on the floor. From what I can see is that Rowan did a really good swoop there. That was so easy. That gap in the fence is pretty tight for the box. So it's not uncommon to be there for a bit trying to put it in. Also, the shaky box is amazing. Getting rid of the box. Catching every... Okay, not catching, I guess. I think he already got that, so it's not the biggest deal that he missed that. The flower. Catching the flower very nicely. This is the last thing he needs. Oh, that is not true. Not only is the bust dressed up, also helping dress the bust up with things from outside of High Street. And it's the goal! Congratulations, a reward is waiting for you at home. Hello, Firefox. In the meantime, Alecat is starting her career as being Maradona, whereas Rowan already scored. Oh, he just unlocked the fence just to be a little bit faster here. I guess when you're on world record pace, then that is definitely the way to go. So, we as a community decided that the end is not the end. The end is having the crown on your face, because that's a reward. And it is pretty good, because this is an actual strat what Rowan is doing right now. He is trying to get Roger all the way here, with a little strat, to make it so that Roger is closer to you. Oh man, playing the wind chimes when I'm explaining. I love the wind chimes. So the only thing that Rowan can stop Rowan is a bad Roger. But I think he's played with Roger so much. This is going to be fine on his take, on his side, and I think... I mean, I shouldn't say we have a winner, but we're close to having a winner. Need to wait for Roger. Wait, Alecat is trying to clip out? Oh, you can do that? I didn't know. This is a little bit slower, I think. Okay, that was a Rowan. That was a high 27. 27.4x. That was good. Oh, Alecat, please walk around. This is difficult if you have the rose box like pushed there. So while Alecat is currently struggling with Tina over here, let's recap a little bit. I don't want to say GG just yet in the chat unless he does it. Oh, she's trying to clip in on the other side. She could perhaps like clip on the normal side right now. Okay, she did clip through. That is good. and roast clip. That's probably the most difficult roast clip in the or clip in this run, because we're not doing Crystal Anthem clip. So she collected the 5 flowers, and now she's taking the other flower and the hat to Roger. Or I guess to dress up the bust. Some more exciting gameplay on her side. And congratulations to Rowan for actually winning this side of the thing. Which means that Rowan is advancing to the next round and has to face off Dazzlefoot in the semifinals. Whereas Alecat goes down to the not winners bracket. The other bracket. I don't want to call it the losers bracket because she's not a loser. She won in my heart. Waiting for a matchup versus either Ritz Blues or Thunder. That was a GG from Rowan. She is having some problems with the planks and the fence and the box. This is what I expected with Rowan a little bit, but I guess he just has it in his blood. It's like navigating his back pocket. He knows everything. Oh, that's some good gameplay on Alecat's side. He wasn't looking, so she could position everything a little bit closer to the fence. Also, it's 12 o'clock on the first Monday, so I'm hearing air alarms. Ooh. Dutch people unite. So, Alecat is hopefully done. She's already going for the house, but Tina obviously is working her ass off to getting that fixed. And her reward is waiting at home as well. Yeah, this layout is pretty dope. Shout out to Arrow for designing it in the first place, and then I had to recreate it in OBS. But he did stellar work. These alarms take a long time. For every Dutch person here, enjoy the the air alarms. So she's honking and she's not mad. Hopefully Roger is there. I do think so. She did everything correctly. He is not. I don't know what went wrong. I didn't look tight enough. So that means...
Can you...
Sorry? Hey, Rowan! GG.
Hello. I don't know if my mic is working properly.
It works properly and I hear you properly as well.
Okay, nice. I had to check a few times.
Okay. And that is a 32-39 on Alecat's side. She had a lot of that. Oh, hey! Here you are. GG, Alecat.
GG's.
GG's.
Fortunately, not enough to beat Rowan, because he had a really stellar run. Only a small few
what was the
mishaps.
time?
On my split it was 27:51.
Oh wow, nice.
51, okay.
Nice. I wasn't running my splitter, so I was like looking at the wall clock going like, what's going on?
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything in the tournament chat. You know, just to keep your concentration up high.
It's funny thing to mention because about 3 minutes into the run, the doorbell rang and my mum turned up. So it was so now mum's been spectating my run as well. So that's been a thing for tournament nerves.
Hey, Ali, Mom. So,
Yeah.
yeah, what happened in first of all in the gardens for you?
Well, first of all, I decided to. Oh, front gardens or back gardens?
I mean, I
um,
did see what happened in High Street where uh, shop lady was in a really bad location, so you couldn't easily make the cycle for getting into the shop. But you did the best you could there, and it worked out
yeah,
well.
I felt I mitigated that okay, and I felt without having my time splitter up, I was like, oh, I think this is going to have to be a 3 reset after that. Yeah, in the gardens, I had a problem. I saw that Willie was interested in the trowel early on, and that kind of rattled me because I was like, okay, if he leaves. Oh, I think my mom's talking to my cat. If if Willie drops the trowel somewhere on the right side, on the pumpkin patch, that's going to give me problems. Like, or rather, I'll probably forget to grab it on the way back. So I was trying to kite him to not drop it there, and then that caused me a few problems. Because he went off cycle when it was time for that. I did not mean to grab the hat from him in the rosebud when he was there the first time. I was trying to grab the tulip, and so yeah, that all went quite off kilter. But I didn't like it was all not great, but the mitigation, like I felt it was as good as it could be. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of your error handling was on point.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate that we needed error handling in the first place, but I'm quite happy with how I managed, like things do go wrong, especially in tournament nerves.
Yeah, for sure. Like
But yeah.
the post game went perfect as far as I can see, other than Roger not being near the radio.
Yeah, I think he didn't hear it. Yeah, in the first place. So, because I realized I didn't get the groundskeeper wet prompt in the post game. So yeah. How did Rowan's run go? Did I already miss Rowan's interview?
No, I was just waiting.
Yeah, there was when you finished a little bit later, the air horn started in the
Yeah.
Netherlands, so he was waiting for that to pass.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
I think my run was just alright. Nothing too crazy. No big time losses. Except in back garden. I don't know if you saw that, but I got teapot cycle,
Yeah,
which is extremely rare, and it loses so much time. And I just didn't get the ribbon on because I walked away too early to make the cycle. So I missed like 2 cycles.
oh, that I didn't
That,
see, but I did see.
that will never happen again though. I can safely say that. That will never
Well, you
happen
say
again.
that.
It will never happen again.
That is the stuff that can happen, and it's not too bad, fortunately. At least you made 2 resets.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
as for you, Alecat, I'm happy that you went for 3 resets, because nothing is worse than not making 2 resets.
Yeah, I knew I wanted to mess around. Like I wanted to do early ribbon performance, so I'm like, I need to just have a little bit of breathing space, just to wait for an extra cycle with Roger. Just like because risking him seeing the washing is everything goes wrong. So just needed a bit of extra time.
And if anything, I'm happy that you did, the early performance thing. That was a good watch.
Oh, wait, you
Yeah.
did? I still haven't done that route. I should start doing it.
Just before the tournament started today, I also was trying to think about routing with when to grab the daisy. So that was a little bit improvised as well. So a few things to handle in a future run.
Yeah. I didn't really change my route for like a year now.
Mm.
So
Yeah, well, it's
I've been
working.
using the
Yeah.
same thing.
For something like a
Yeah.
tournament, I would definitely do whatever feels comfortable for
Yeah,
you.
that's what I'm doing. So yeah.
I mean,
I'll keep doing it for the rest of the tournament, I think.
it's 2 sides of the coin, I guess.
Yeah.
So that means that you are facing off against Tasselfoot in the semifinals.
Yes, that's true.
The semifinals, while you actually had one match. Both of
Yeah,
you had
I
one
know.
match. Yeah, it is unfortunate to hear about Gunlap and Filtrout, but what will you have? What can you do? And for
Yeah. I'm sure.
Alecat, you're
Yeah.
going to the not winners round, the third round, and then against either Risk Blues or Fundar.
Ah,
Which,
fun.
yeah, which also is a really spicy matchup.
Yeah, that should be a good one.
Fundar recently got second place until I verified Tasselfoot's run, of course. But still, second place.
All right, I guess I gotta start the grind because I've been off the grind. Fun.
Are you submitting for ASM or are you in?
I'm already, yes, I have been accepted with Hondo for ASM, which is an Australian event in July.
That's
So yes, I should really be grinding.
that's a good thing. That's a good omen. In any case, if any of you have anything to say, might be a good stopping point here.
Just thank you for the race and for the restreaming. I'm looking forward to the next race. And good luck with your next race.
Yeah, likewise. Yeah, thanks for the match, and thanks Riekelt for streaming, and everyone in the Goose Discord for coordinating this tournament. And yeah, I'm looking forward to more great runs.
Yeah, no problem. I'm also looking forward to your next matches. Which, actually, I have to restream your next match, Rowan. For obvious reasons. Or I guess...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, or I guess, like I can do it. But yeah, thank you so much for this match. GG's, and have a good rest of your day.
Yes, same for you.
Yep, GG's.